Have you ever looked at military uniforms and thought, ugh, so boring, I hate earth tones. Why can't the military wear fun, bright colors? And you're right, most of the military does wear some variation of natural green, brown, tan, or black. But not everybody. The Navy actually has bright colored shirts that sailors wear on flight decks. But why? Is it some sort of elaborate Wiggles cosplay? A deep connection with Skittles? On this episode of Task and Purpose Military Basics, we're going to be breaking down all of the different colored shirts that sailors wear and the real reason why they wear them. The colorful shirts are actually called rainbow jerseys, and they're used to maintain order and safety on the flight deck. The crew of the USS Langley, the Navy's first aircraft carrier, came up with the idea in the early 1920s, and then everyone else just sort of went, yeah, that works, we're copying you. When you think Navy, you think blue, so let's start there. There are more blue shirts than any other color on the flight deck. Plane handlers, aircraft elevator operators, tractor drivers, and even the real actual Navy job of phone talkers all wear blue shirts on the flight deck. They also hold a deep respect for Anthony, the Blue Wiggle. The purple-shirted people on the flight deck are people who refuel the aircraft and monitor the fuel on board. Sailors call these guys grapes due to their striking resemblance to every duck's favorite treat. They are also sometimes called fuelies. Green shirts are worn by catapult and arresting gear personnel, air wing maintenance, ground support equipment workers, mass communication specialists, and helicopter landing signal sailors. They're mostly worn by maintenance personnel who operate and maintain all of the aircraft launch and recovery equipment and perform all support equipment and aircraft-related maintenance. Like the green Skittle, they are sometimes lime-flavored and sometimes green apple, which can be confusing. Let's look at the next rainbow jersey, the yellow one. Literally called yellow shirts by sailors, these banana-colored beauties can be found on the backs of aircraft directors and catapult and arresting gear officers, as well as air bosses, air officers, and their assistants, who are really legitimately called mini-bosses. Yellow shirts are responsible for the safe movement of aircraft on the flight deck and in the hangar bay. Red shirts are worn by ordnance men, crash and salvage crews, and explosive ordnance disposal personnel. Ordnance men are the people who load the aircraft with all the bombs, missiles, mines, and ammunition that its little aircraft heart desires. Red shirts are also responsible for aircraft firefighting, rescue, and salvage operations. Basically, if you have to deal with things that go boom or are super dangerous, you wear red. There are also two rainbow jerseys that aren't actually colors of the rainbow at all, white and brown. The brown jerseys are worn by air wing plane captains. These guys are responsible for the safety and integrity of aircraft. They get the planes ready before flights and check them over afterwards. They're also the people who sit in the plane's cockpit during repositioning on the flight deck and the hangar deck. Because of this fun activity, the rest of the sailors call them brake riders. The white shirts are worn by safety and medical personnel, catapult final checkers, catapult and arresting gear quality assurance inspectors, administrative personnel, landing signal officers, air transfer officers, and the liquid oxygen crew. Essentially, if you see someone in a white shirt, they're responsible for the safety and quality control of everyone and everything else. Definitely don't want to forget those guys. And that's all of them. Enjoy your new knowledge and be sure to put it to good use by loudly and clearly identifying the different Navy jobs anytime you see a video of a flight deck.